the sacrifice that our father made and put down his career when he was signed to RCA Records, when nobody was being signed to major labels, and say, you know what? Look like me, I look at Banyana. And he put down his career and put him to his children and form a band named Morgan Heritage.
And the Dreads.
And the Dreads.
And LSM.
And they turned into LMS. So we had to make that sacrifice, and we didn't want to break that tradition, so we had to do that. So I hope you guys can understand why we took a break and took the challenge to develop ourselves as individuals. And this album, Here Come the Kings, you guys surely will enjoy it. And we say CTBC is a movement that we have started called Cool to be Conscious. Because a lot of kids, them feel like they have to follow what's trending or something that they may want to discover themselves. But when we have found out that it's cool to be conscious, and we form a new label that we call it CTBC Music, and want all the young kids that may be striving to be a lawyer, a doctor, that we understand that you're cool to be conscious, and we want to empower them. Guess what? Them have some nerds that people may not have looked at them as trendy. One of them turned out to be a guy named Bill Gates. You know him? Yeah. The guy that owned Facebook, he was a nerd too. And we have to empower our children. When we see companies like Digicel and Lime moving into the 21st century and doing things in Jamaica with technology that our forefathers wouldn't dream that this would happen. We have to empower these children that are going to Hillel and going to KC and Woolmers and make them know, say, it's cool to be conscious. And that can get you somewhere. So CTBC Music, we plan to do a lot more things. In the past, we worked with artists like Capleton, Beanie Man, Anthony B, Sizzler. I remember when we first put Jack Hero in the studio, and Jack Hero was, I think, was a flagman next to Capleton. And this is the history. I remember Warrior King when we would hold auditions down at Mixing Lab, Mr. Francis studio every January after East Fest. And people would be like, who them artists there? I would say, Warrior King, come in. And we put him in the studio and do a song for you, and we went on tour, and after we come back, him sing a song named Shuba, 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 Day. And I said, wow, this guy blew up. And I said, I still think you need to do some more studies in order to bring longevity in your career. So all of those different projects from Morgan Heritage Family and Friends, we're looking really to get back into that and develop a lot of the young artists and guide them. Because I see an artist like Popcorn, great artists, I Octane, but the young youth, them need guidance. We need little seminars to develop them, and instead of managers, them say damagers. But these kids really need guidance because they're talented. Jamaica, everybody want to be like, if you don't know who not get visa yet or fly out, the world want to be like Jamaica. It's a fact. We see him about the Olympics and everybody stays so. And him just created it, and probably never think about it, him just do it and catch on. So I always tell people about Jamaicans that we are proud people and we have a lot to offer, but we have to value ourselves first. Are true? Anyway, we have some song for sing for me tonight, but once make special recognition once again to my brother Peter, because he's truly amazing as a lead singer. To carry this band since we were 8 and 9 years old, rehearsing in the basement in Springfield, Massachusetts. And then my father said, I get too Yankee out and say, a time for God yard. And we give thanks that he brought us to the slowest parish, St. Thomas. Because you know what, if we left from New York and come to Kingston, but that's still jiggy. And you have to bring it down and root the vibes and Ghana ya bingi and burn some fire. If you know Ghana ya bingi, check it out. It's a vibe that can ground you spiritually. And now we say you don't have to dread to be Rasta. So I say go grow dreadlocks. But be conscious. I'd like to bring up my brother, lead singer of Morgan Heritage, Peter Morgan. Come here, youth. I'm the big brother. I don't know watching Grey Patch.
Give it up for my brother Gramps, please. And I want to call the rest of the family on stage same time and set up and get ready for all our vibes. I want to thank each and everyone for coming out and enjoying this night with us. Thank the artists who is here tonight, you know, friends of ours. Now, I just want to talk about the title of the album. As some people hear it or them see it and them say, don't you think that's a little boastful? The title is Here Come the Kings. Now, if you don't know yourself, then you're like unto a fool, see? And we shouldn't wait for someone to tell us who we are, to know who we are. And when we say Here Come the Kings, we're not just talking Morgan heritage. We're talking about the ambassadors of this music named reggae music. And if you, we as Jamaicans, we create this. And I know that the government of Jamaica don't really support the music like other countries do, like France, Canada. There are grants that they give to record companies to help develop artists. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on in Jamaica where music is probably the least that people think about to invest in. But we need to remember that reggae music is one of the greatest exports that Jamaica has ever had in the history of Jamaica. The biggest name out of Jamaica is Bob Marley, without a doubt, anywhere around the world. And when we see where reggae music is today, and even we and Sister Elise was talking about this yesterday, where in Jamaica the newest talk is that there's a reggae revival. And me personally, I understand what my Sister Elise was telling me, that, you know, for those who don't know the history, it is a revival for them. But to me, I will never accept the term reggae revival, because you only revive something that is dead, or you try to bring it back to life. Reggae music never dead. See? It's just we Jamaican people haven't been paying it much attention for a while. And because of that, the representatives of reggae music around the world is people like Soldier, Revolution, Iration, Groundation. You hear them name? No, as a Jamaican I name themselves that. Soldier, if you don't know that means soldiers of Jah army. That them name themselves. And we have members say Jah said, if Israel now gonna do it, he will do it with the Gentiles. Now that's simply a one. Because when you look at the top 10 albums that represent reggae on the iTunes chart, it's not one artist from Jamaica. And 9 out of 10 artists in Jamaica will tell you today, say, them a lucky place.